Bella ragazzi, benvenuti a questo terzo episodio di Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2. Allora, abbiamo ammazzato il cavaliere dello zodiaco là, tutto d'oro. Adesso c'è una specie di storia qua che ci stanno raccontando. Questo è il libro che abbiamo visto all'inizio del gioco.
For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy, as that ancient prophecy foretold. Whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife, Marie, conceived a son.
Marie.
The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail.
Tanto passa un'ambulanza.
Was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play.
Adesso si sveglia, sicuramente.
And that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard. He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity.
Ah, questo è buono però.
In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula.
Bella storia.
But fate had something else in mind.
Ancora.
Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains,
Si vede, va?
Simon had but one
Che bestia.
purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts
Bella trama, bella storia,
Simon set
cazzo.
off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion,
Cioè questo è il
joined
padre,
forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat.
Minchia, l'hanno
Simon
ucciso.
defeated Dracula with his whip. And yet, Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be.
Cioè questi sono tutti parenti, c'è il nonno, il figlio e il nipote. Ok. Molti secoli dopo addirittura. Chi ci sarà qua dentro? Miau. Chi c'è? Che bello che sei. Che cazzo è questo? Mica sei brutto. Buongiorno. E poi gli occhi rossi, Dormito male, Chi sarà sto qua? Oh. Robert Carlyle. Chi è? Allora, non ho capito chi cazzo è
An
questo.
unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness. Don't you think?
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
Ah, ma è Dracula questo. Oh.
Why have you been hiding all this time?
Chi cazzo è questo?
Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. Isint Dracul.
Qua, io sono Dracul. Si è combinato un po' male, però Dracul.
What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
Minchia, sveglio questo, Che troia. Bel castello. Che poverino, mi fa pena, cazzo. Guardate come si è ridotto. Un cadavere. Ah, proprio in strada andiamo. Che figo. Andiamo a nutrirci. Se vedete uno così per strada, cazzo.
Help me, and I can free you of your immortality.
No, voleva morire. Cioè, che brutto, ragazzi. Questo chi è? Chi sarà? Qua c'è un barbone.
Please, God help you, sir.
Aiutala. Cazzo, non posso interagire in nessun modo. Solo l'aiuterei volentieri. Scusi, signora Barbona, ma non posso interagire.
Mercy.
Here, do you want some gear?
Oh, dimmi. C'hai della coca? Cosa c'hai? Madonna che non posso fare un cazzo, sennò li ammazzavo tutti. Qua stiamo inseguendo un bambino. Puzza di trappola a me. Non so perché. Cazzo è, Dio mio, che schifo. Cos'è sta roba? Una capra mutante. Stai calmissimo proprio, Sì, mica, ma mica siamo deboli come un... Cosa gli vuoi fare a una roba così? Cazzo. Cazzo, non riesce neanche a stare in piedi, cazzo. Vaffanculo. Cioè, non l'ho preso ancora una volta, una. È impossibile. Qualcuno è venuto a salvarci. Catroia. Chi è? Chi cazzo è?
Katie, come here!
Look, Daddy, the man's moving.
Stay away from
Ma che è?
Catherine, you come here! Now! Get here! Ah, you stay away from them!
Non capisco.
Help!
Ma che è? Ma porca puttana, non si capisce un cazzo. Premi B. Voilà. E adesso? Questa adesso ce la prosciughiamo. Molto bene, vieni qua. Eccola lì, bella storia. Invecchiamento precoce. No, la bambina no, dai, Vedete come stiamo ringiovanendo anche noi? Perfetto. No, la bambina no. Boh, l'avrà mangiata, non l'avrà mangiata? Non so. Il nostro amico qua che ci ha salvato il culo. Oh, siamo tornati belli e giovani e forti. Qua c'è anche l'altro tizio strano.
It pleases me to see you recovered, old friend.
Indeed, old friend.
No!
Cazzo, è un robot questo, porca troia.
Our guest is just a little confused. I know what he wants. You see before you the legendary vampire killer. Your old weapon, if you recall. The only weapon capable
L'ammazza
of ending
vampiri.
your immortal life. You thought it destroyed. But you see, you can have the eternal rest you crave after all.
E questo si vuole ammazzare, che cazzo fa?
But first, you must help me. Prevent Satan's return to the world.
Ah, che tra l'altro neanche una buona causa,
I swear to
Non è
you.
che deve andare a
I will deliver
far
the
chissà
fatal
cosa.
blow to your heart myself.
And I am sure you will fulfill that vow.
Since you sent Satan back to hell 1,000 years ago, his human offspring, or acolytes as they call themselves, have been dormant. I suppose that all of us, feared your wrath and great power. But not now. Now, even my bodyguard is more than a match for you.
Ah, sì?
The acolytes know you are weak and are preparing for their father's return. Now they fear nothing.
Don't they fear the mighty Zobek?
Only you, in full possession of your powers, can defeat them.
Ok, bella storia.
Follow me, please. We must find and destroy the acolytes before they can finalize their preparations for Satan's return.
Ok.
It won't be easy. They govern the world of men from the shadows. Not even I know with any degree of certainty who or where they are.
Cosa hai visto? Cosa c'è?
They won't come out into the light unless we can force their hand.
Ah, un po' di cadaveri, vabbè. Ah,
The
sono quelli che abbiamo
acolytes
ammazzato
never know who
prima.
hunts them down. The element of surprise will give us the advantage. Until you are at full strength again.
And you don't know who they are or where they are.
Do you know that this city is built upon the foundations of your
Ah,
castle?
grazie, bello saperlo.
The acolytes are focusing their attentions here for very good reason. Satan has specifically chosen this place for his return. He means to enslave you first, to humiliate you for what you did to him.
Let's get on with it.
Andiamo a spaccare i culi, dai.
The acolytes must plunge
Cazzo è
the
qua?
world into chaos before Satan can be summoned. Their activities leave spectral traces, which are difficult but not impossible to follow. This is the headquarters of a powerful pharmaceutical corporation. I suspect that one of the acolytes is operating from there. The complex was sealed 2 months ago and is protected by magic.
Un
If
potere
I were to use
magico.
my powers to see what is happening there, they would be able to trace it back to me within a matter of minutes. So,
Ci devo andare
I
io.
will send you to the corporation via a
Va
portal.
bene.
But we must be quick so as not to arouse suspicion. The longer the portal remains open, the more likely we will be discovered. Look for any sign of the acolyte, but be careful.
What are you waiting for?
Andiamo ragazzi. Non ho capito se questo qua vuole fotterci o meno. Bah. Dove siamo? Eccoci. Eccoci qui. Perfetto. Che figa. Le animazioni sono fatte benissimo. Quella. Perfetto ragazzi, allora si conclude qui anche questo terzo episodio. Io vi invito come sempre a mettere un mi piace al video, iscrivervi al canale e vi do appuntamento al prossimo video insieme. Ciao a tutti.